Hey guys, it's Jay here, and I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to make my text. I already have Cinema 4D open, and this is R12, by the way. And for those people who are just starting Cinema 4D and are looking for the 3D text point of view, not the more intro kind of idea, not the intro idea, but like just the text idea, this is perfect because it gets you through the basics to make a nice, clean text. First, you want to go to MoGraph, MoText, and you just want to center it if you want. You don't have to. And I'm going to make my text say Jayable. Then I'm just going to click the layer right here, just so it shows up, and I'm just going to center it again. And as you can see, if you look a little up from where you just typed in your new text, you're going to have to up in the depth to maybe 40. Yeah, that's good. And the reason how I'm moving my screen like this by clicking 3, and I'm clicking the mouse and moving the mouse. So that's the only way I can do that. And then you want to go to caps, fill a cap, and put both of the steps to 5. And I'm entering the number by just clicking enter each time. Also, I think I'm just going to change my font, just so you know. I'm going to put it as Agency FB, bold. Alright, now I'm just going to make sure I have my layer clicked, and then I'm going to click Control-C, Control-V on my keyboard. This will make a new duplicate layer of from your first one. Then, if you look top right corner of your screen from where your text is, you see this little box right here. Just click that. 4 screens will appear. For where I'm working, I'm going to be working from the top view. If you want, if it makes it easier for you, you can work from the right. But right now, I'm just going to go after the top. As you can see, I already have my duplicate layer selected. So here it shows an arrow, and I'm just going to move it back so that it's perfectly touching my first text, but not inside it or further. And then I'm going to do this process again. I'm going to click Control-C, Control-V again. And you're going to want to keep doing this until you get to the point where you think it's enough. And you know when it's enough when it's just too far away. It's just you'll feel it. You just know it. Alright, so I have my text right here. So from here on out, you want to make a new material. And by making a new material, you want to go to File, New Material, and a display material will pop up. You just want to change your color to whatever you want. In this case, I'm going to make it blue. And then after that, you want to go to reflection, and you want to check mark that, and it'll go there. And then you'll see this texture right here, and then you see this little arrow button. You want to click that and click Fresnel. And then after that, you notice that it looks all cool and stuff, but no, you don't want to hit because it's so reflection-y, but you don't want too much reflection. It'll just be too much to handle for your Cinema 4D, unless if you have like a really fast computer, and plus it'll just look a bit obnoxious. So you're just going to want to lower the brightness to maybe 30, and your mix strength to 30 as well, or around 30 to 35. Either way works. Or maybe I want to put my mix strength down to 20. That'll be better, and my brightness can just go back to 20 as well. So then you just have that. So then you're going to apply it to your first layer of text that's right in front. And then again, you're going to want to click 3 and then click your mouse and then move your mouse so that you look from the top view. And then you want to make this a bit more fancy by adding material, this blue material that we just made, onto both of these right here. And I think I'm just going to take this blank layer, I'm going to click Control-C and Control-V. And then I'm just going to move it back like so with this little arrow right here. And again, I'm going to make it so that's perfectly touching the text, it's not going further. Then, I'm doing this because I want it to be able to look more thicker, because I don't like it as much, and I want to do that as well as because I want to make a pattern where it just goes blue, white, blue, blue, white. So here you want to click on your material again. You know when it's selected when it highlights a yellow. And then you want to click Control-C, Control-V again. Just so you don't want, you do this because when you go to the previous material and you change the color, it'll keep changing the color of your first material. So you don't want that. So then you want to click this one here, your new one. Then you want to click the color and make it white. In this case, you can make it whatever color you want, but for this case, I'm just going white because that's what I used before. So then there you go, there's white. So that's pretty much how to make my text. I mean, there's nothing special with it other than my Lightroom. And I have to tell you guys, I don't want to give away my Lightroom. It's what makes the text. And if you want to see a finished product of the text with my Lightroom and the specific layers, I'll go to pictures. And then we can just go, here's one. I'm just going to show you this. It's a different font and stuff, but here's one right here. Here's the one that's broken with a plugin called Throsai. And that could be a future tutorial, by the way. And here's one that's with a wildcard font that's just like this. And that's how it looks. So please like and comment. I love when people do that. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Alright guys, see ya.